The city is full.
One of the guards said you were letting in people who have business in the city.
That's right. We've seen you let lots of people through.
Citizens and merchants that make it worth our while. I'll assume that you don't have any more coin than these gentlemen. We've been letting you Fereldans in for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
No room at the inn, Virgin Mary.
Doesn't that mean anything?
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already. Trust me. We'll find some ships to take you all back.
What's
to
Iron
Ferelden
Man doing over there?
eventually. Until then,
Look at these guys. They're like Iron Man.
If you find our uncle, Gamlen Amel, you might just have a few less refugees bothering you.
Gamlen? I know that name.
He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlen I know is a weasel who couldn't rub two coppers together.
To make fire?
If he comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You're gonna let them through?
I'm Russell Crowe.
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here. That's it. We're carving our way out of here. Men?
Uh-oh. Now we have to fight Iron Man this early in the game. Isn't he supposed to be really powerful? Iron Man mixed with Hawkeye, apparently. At least it's not putties again. Yeah, the plot of this game is very much about, what's the term? Social economics and relations and all that. So that's one thing people don't really like about it. It's not the type of good versus evil story that the first was. It's more social alienation and cultures clashing in a city. It's good for what it is. I mean, I think this game would have gotten a lot more praise if it was like a spin-off, not Dragon Age 2. Like a bonus to the original.
Captain,
that tried new things.
Right? I am, no thanks to you. Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under control. You have my thanks. Look, I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
It's been 3 days. This waiting has to end.
I know that
I'm
feeling.
sure it won't be much longer. Gamlen must still be looking for us. And if he's not?
Don't look now, but I think that's our man.
Leandra. Damn, girl. The years haven't been kind to you.
Gamlen!
What are you talking about? For someone that old, she has a great figure.
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your
You have some
husband,
freaking nerve.
dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, Gamlen. We came too late.
Seriously, you color her hair a dark color, she'd look like she's in her 20s.
Oh, make her save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
Would it help if I said you were my favorite uncle?
It'd make me feel better, but that's about it. I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
But what about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate. It's, gone. To settle a debt.
I
think
gamble
we need to
way too much.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
Mother said our family was wealthy. You really can't help us.
They invested in
Damn good at
Enron.
helping. I've got
Dated
2 offers of
joke.
work from people who've got the coin to open those gates.
I still can't believe you sold the estate. Gamlen, how could you?
Well, I didn't expect your blasted family to show up on my doorstep. I've got a nice place in Lowtown. You'll see, it'll all work out.
Lowtown, that sounds like high living.
Do we need to stay in Kirkwall? Let's go to another city.
This was my home. I can't believe they won't let me come back.
Every city on the coast's been hip deep in Ferelden since the Blight. You could try your luck further inland, I suppose, but it won't be easy.
No.
We're not putting
City
Mother
of
through
cat
that.
people, maybe?
We'll find a way.
Let's hear it, Uncle. What do you have in mind?
Do we get to rob
I
people?
talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city.
In the
catch is
city.
you and your sister have to work off the debt. For a year.
A year?
Me and my
the
sister
best
have
I
to
could
work
do.
off the debt. This
Trust me
sounds
when
like a
I say
very
bunch of
terrible
refugees
scenario
won't get
coming.
a
What have
better
you signed us
option
up for?
anywhere else.
I'm sure we'll be free and clear before we know it.
I managed to convince my contacts to come to the gallows to meet you personally. Mirren heads up the mercenary company, the Red Iron. They're looking for recruits. Fenrir, I guess you might call her a smuggler.
That's awesome.
Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
Bethany?
What do you think about this, Bethany?
We've come this far. I don't care who we work for, as long as it means we don't have to go back.
Mercenary. Smuggler.
What kind of man is this Mirren?
He's a hired sword. What do you expect him to be like? I wouldn't bring him home for dinner or anything, but he's got a decent reputation. I wouldn't have asked him if I thought he'd cross you.
How dangerous is this smuggler's work?
Well, it won't be pretty working for her. She's a pretty small fish compared to some of the other thieves' guilds around here. But she's tough, she's fair, and she never deals in slaves or flesh.
So she's marketing to cannibals? She doesn't market to cannibals, I mean?
Let's find them and see what they have to say.
Yeah, I'm comically
Captain, I
missing
don't
the
know
point
about this.
and explaining the joke.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
And what of me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us. I have no real option. Thank you.
Destruction of Lothering. Alright, I got free control over my character again. See, that's one thing I like about Bioware games. They have exposition, but it's very balanced. Like, a lot of early JRPGs, especially ones on PlayStation, and maybe, and to a lesser extent, PS2. Some of those games, those RPGs, just go on and on with the talking. And I mean, it can be well written, and it can be good, and it can be engaging, but there's been some moments where I was playing those games, and I swear, they've been talking for half an hour, and it's all text. And yeah, if you hear a whistling nose, remember, Cold. Merchant Cavril. See what you have to say, Cavril. Is that even a real name?
I've already told you, I can't give you any more for them.
But that was everything we have. It's all we brought with us.
And I feel for you, Sarah, but it's the best I can do.
If they just let us into the city, I could get 3 times that price.
Myron?
Myron.
Your business is done.
But
Valdo.
Now then, what can I do for you, Sarah?
I didn't think there'd be any stores here in the fortress.
We
There
sell
are
drug
many merchants who
paraphernalia.
come here right now who can't afford the bribes to enter the city. So the Templars suggested having someone set up shop, temporarily. And I am the lucky man.
You mean you paid your own bribes to be here?
If they allowed everyone to set up shop, this place would turn into a bazaar. Sadly, there's only so much I can do for those Fereldans. Poor sods.
I'm sure you're very broken
They're
up
grass
over it.
seeds?
I meant you. Folks like yourself.
She didn't seem very happy with the deal you made.
What am I supposed to do? Buy every piece of furniture these people dragged with them?
Cool.
I'm sure they'd rather not sell what little they have left.
My point is that I'm running a business, not a charitable order. I'm sorry.
I imagine the profits help with the guilt.
I didn't think there'd be any
Yeah,
stores
yeah,
here
yeah.
in
I've
the
heard all
fortress.
this before.
So
Hawk,
the
you're
Templars
going
suggested
senile
having
in your
someone
young
set up
age.
shop, temporarily. And
I don't need...
as you wish, Sarah.
Sarah? My name is not Sarah. It's, what's her name? How can I forget this already? Character? Moopsy. Nobody else but Moopsy. What the heck is that from? Why am I so weird?